It's God's blessing, and none of this would have been possible without Dr. Ali.
If we could add to this trip, which our dreams would come true if we could get a chance to meet Cristiano Ronaldo. it's my wife's favorite, and I'm a soccer player also, and he's one of my favorite players.
TebMedTourism in Iran gave us these two beautiful babies through our surrogacy, and we are so thankful and so blessed to have them in our lives. I don't see that in America. You would see men in stores selling Nikes, clothing, but baby stuffs, you won't see that. And I felt like men here are so hands-on with the care of babies and their family. My name is Linda and I'm from America.
Pleasure to know you, Linda. How old are you?
47. Well, I found Dr. Ali on December 25th, 2022, because that's the same day my surrogate in the United States had to terminate her pregnancy because she was gonna lose her life. The baby was healthy and fine. She was 5 months pregnant, but her health was at risk, and both myself and my husband Oniel could not afford for her life to be at risk. So it was a medical decision to terminate the pregnancy at 5 months, and that same night I was on YouTube, and from nowhere I found TebMedTourism, and I text Dr. Ali. At the time I did not know it was Dr. Ali, but I text, and the next morning he responded, and I told him my situation, what happened, and he was sad to hear what happened to me, and he said he's more than willing to help me. He knows that he can, so that we can achieve the dream life that we want, to have a family.
Yeah, sure.
And since then, I've been in touch with him, texting him. He has been awesome with responding, and I decided to stick with him versus looking at another agency, because I know Iran has several agencies. But the mere fact that he was so understanding, so willing to respond, and every question that I asked, he was just on point. I mean, I was amazed, and I told Oniel, I said, Oniel, I think this is it. This is where we're gonna go to have our baby. We're gonna seek surrogacy there. And he was scared. Oniel was scared because of the news about Iran and the relationship with America, and so. But I just stepped out of faith, and I said, it's God's will. God will make it happen, and that's what happened.
So basically, you started surrogacy in America, in the
Yes.
United States.
Yes.
And you wanted to go with the surrogacy over there, but you decided to terminate the pregnancy because of the situation.
Yes,
the
not me,
medical
but the
problem.
doctors. Yeah, the doctors decided that we have to end this pregnancy because she's gonna lose her life. The surrogate, and the surrogate is a mother, a wife, a daughter. So we did not want that to happen, and so we decided that we're gonna terminate the pregnancy.
She was sneezing.
We're gonna terminate the pregnancy,
Yeah.
to save her life. Never. Iran was the last place in my mind, in my vision. No way that I thought. But I'm a firm believer of God and faith. And when I found Dr. Ali was the same night they terminated the pregnancy. And that's the same night I texted him on WhatsApp. And he responded and he said, Madam, I can help you. Yes. And, we take it from there. And I was just open to it because of how he made me felt, so comfortable.
Yeah.
And I was not thinking about all the other elements that you hear on the news and everything. I was not scared about that because I just felt like God put him in my life for a reason. Because I was not searching for him. I wasn't searching for anything in Iran. It came to me,
You're right.
that night. And I told O'Neill, I said, O'Neill, what about us going to Iran to have our baby, to do, seek surrogacy there? And he was like, Iran? Oh my gosh. I don't know, I'm scared. I was like, no, just give it let's try. Nothing beats a failure but a trial. Before coming here, I felt, I think more him than me, but my mind, it felt like, oh gosh, I'm going to a country that's not favorable to Americans, and what to expect. Would they, you know, be racist towards me? Would they be like, kidnap, or, all these things go through your mind, and would they accept us, or would they be welcoming to us? And those are things that cross your mind because you're going so far from, you're leaving your country to go to the other side of the world, And I must say, everything that I saw on the news, I know they're good and bad everywhere, but what was portrayed on the news, we have not experienced nothing like that. I was more impressed with how welcoming the people are. Even when I go to the stores to see men working at the stores and can help and say, you may need this, you may need that. I don't see that in America. You would see men in stores selling Nikes, clothing, but baby stuffs, you won't see that. And I felt like men here are so hands-on with the care of babies and their family. And even when we go places, they'll be like, oh, look at those babies. They all fell in love, and it was like, it's so warm and welcome. And I said, oh my gosh, only if you don't experience this and you listen to the news, you're going to have a total perception of what Iran is.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they're not bad places and so, but what we have encountered so far has been amazing. It's been nice.
I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah.